Yo, chat, it is Dan VR, and if you've been playing the game, you would know that ganking is really the only thing left to do on Deepwoken. As we enter this lull in content, this third Dark Ages, ganking and PvP, it's really all you've got. And for the most part, it's pretty miserable, unless you have the right build, right? I love being a Silent Heart, Salt Chemist, Mage, Heavy Abuser, and just waffle stomping people. That is incredibly fun until it happens to me. But going into this multi-part yap here, classic Dan VR yap, before I get the comments, bills can't be that high. Yes, they are, bro. Yes, they are. But I see a lot of people, or I talk to a lot of individuals who say that ganking is terrible and I feel miserable. Largely, I actually think ganking isn't in the worst state it has ever been. It's just that people have sort of refused to adapt. The concept that you need a specific build for ganking, at least in the grand scheme of things with Deepwoken, is a relatively new idea. You've only really seen that in the last year, where people have a build just for ganking, and then they have a build just for 1v1s, and then they have, a PvE build, but it's only for Hell mode, and then another PvE build that's only for Diluvian. You see a whole bunch of people now running specialized builds. So yeah, if you go into an overworld gank and you don't have an AoE build, or you don't have somebody capable of mobility and burst damage, like a Silent Heart or Jet Striker Heavy, yeah, you're going to have a terrible time. But that's kind of just how the game is. And you and I can sit here and bitch and moan all we want, but that's just the way the game has gone. If you want to succeed in ganking, you got to follow the meta. And the meta says you need a specialized build for ganking. Now, time for hating. A lot of the builds, they just feel identical. Largely in the last year, or this has been a sort of effect I've noticed since Verse 2, but the uniqueness of the game is all sort of blurred together now, where nothing really feels all that special. And I don't mean that in terms of rareness or novelty. I genuinely mean that everybody feels like they're doing the same exact thing. Well, you remember way over yonder, back in my day, when they said that Gale was the combo attunement. If you wanted to hit cool, crazy combos, you'd use Gale. Now everybody can do a 100 true combo. That's like not even Gale's thing. Who the hell even uses Gale? You're actually selling if you show up to the gank and you're a Gale user. It just feels like we're all doing the same thing. Everybody is tanky. Everybody has AoE. Everybody has damage. Everybody has combo potential. Everybody has mobility. It largely feels like every build has the same capacity for damage, for tankiness, all of it. No matter what you are, right? You would imagine that a Gale high attunement, or like a high agility investment Gale build, would play drastically different than a low agility investment Thundercall Mage. But it doesn't. You play them almost identical. Run around in circles, spam mantras on people who aren't looking at you, repeat the process. It's just the uniqueness of the game has disappeared. And I don't even know how to fix that, right? I am Silence game dev idea guy speaking. I don't know how to fix that. It's just something that I've observed, and maybe those more, technical or more gifted in the realm of game development can comment below, and then I can forward that to Archmage, and he will probably tell me, yeah, sounds cool, I'll look at it, which in Archmage terms means he'll never do anything about it. But it's, it's nice to cope, right? It's nice to pretend, isn't it? Largely, man, I think that the game is in a better state than it was, like I said, even a month ago. And ganking actually is a lot of fun right now. If you turn your brain off. If you turn your brain off and you give in to, just the mental... I won't say that word. I'm trying to be better. Give in to the mental slowing down of intellectual capacities. It's a lot of fun, right? Just turn your brain off, play like a moron. Oh yeah, it's perfect, right? This footage, I had a lot of fun just running in circles. Legit just spamming Electric Carve and Emotion Wave over and over and over. That's pretty much all I did. That was incredibly fun. I will say though, if I catch you on a flame build, bro, I'm going to kill you. People, please stop making flame builds. They're too powerful, they're too strong, they're too tanky. Actually, maybe if I just say this out loud and more people start doing it, we'll get rid of it. I don't know if it's intentional or if it's a bug, but when you have Flame Wisp, the healing actually procs based on the amount of people that you're burning. So if you run into a crowd and you hit like a flame repulsion on 6 people, you're technically getting 6 flame wisp procs. At least that's from my understanding. I don't know if it's changed since I played the game. But yeah, that's why those people are so tanky. If we all abuse that and we all complain, maybe it'll get changed. Second complaint, Sacred Field needs to be gutted into the fucking dirt. Like, if you have a team that's actually relatively organized and they're, like, cycling their Sacred Fields, you have to kill them, like, 9 times over. You have to deplete, like, 1,000 bars before you actually kill somebody. Sacred Field is just way too strong, man. The corrupted variant it's nuts, bro. Nerf the reduction massively. Because people will stand in there with a dulling potion and you can't kill them. But otherwise, just have fun on the game, man. I'm having a lot of fun just dicking around, and, you know, I hope you guys too. Let's just enjoy Deepwoken. For once, let's not hate. Let's just, I don't know, enjoy the game. Have some fun.